Well, it's not often you get on a trailer boat that has a full leather interior, and that's one of the things that makes this particular boat, this White Pointer 9.4, really stand out. There's a lot of features that make this boat stand out, but you know, full leather interior up here in the front, you know, good full length bunks. You know, this boat does a lot of serious fishing, so there's a lot of fishing gear up here, which is great, and it's really well stored. There's obviously a head under here, so the boat's more than capable of doing really good live-away trips, and it can handle the conditions because of the construction, and frankly it's just a beast. I don't know if you can hear it, but when she's running, it's, you know, kind of like being at Bathurst. I love it. One of the most important features of any great fishing boat, or any boat for that matter, and is the command centre and the helm station, if you like. Great electronics are critical, particularly if you're serious about your fishing. They're the kind of things that are they're game changers, if you like. You know, if you're tournament fishing, this is the sort of gear that might give you the edge. Although I do say never forget to look out the window, because most fish are caught by the stuff you see out the window. But here we have a Raymarine E140W. It's a fantastic system. I used it a lot myself. The definition's great, and this is the kind of kit you'd expect on a boat of this calibre. Really interestingly, the seat, I've never seen this before on a trailer boat, is a suspension seat. So just even though the boat doesn't bounce around very much, it does a great job of taking any bouncing out that there is actually there. So really flattens out that ride beautifully. Lovely leather bucket seat, great visibility across the dash, visibility all around, which is really important. Really important to have good visibility out at your starboard side. There's a lot of debate around this, but for mine, the starboard side is your collision side, and that's where the accidents happen. And what you don't want to do, in my opinion, driving from the port hand side, is have people in the way of your vision to starboard. So beautifully set up. Got the Volvo Penta electronic controls here, and believe me, you push these things down and she's got some boogie. Walking back this way, under the floor there's numerous hatches down here. The guys are having a bit of a fish out the back there. Got a whole lot of storage down here, like that's a lot of storage in a trailer boat. Dual hatches, it's all teaked. Of course, any boat that's sort of generally going to do any liverboard fishing or liverboard cruising needs to have a cooker. There's a 2-burner cooker under here. We've got a fridge freezer under this side, angle fridge freezer there. There's another one under the other couch, and of course hot water supply and shower supply down on the corner there. This boat's genuinely well set up to get away for a few days and head into the wilderness, which is what we love so much. This morning I'm lucky enough to be spending some time on this super customised White Pointer 9.4. It's known as the Girlfriend. It's pretty famous, I have to say, and it is an absolutely gorgeous boat, completely built from the keel up to go fishing. Now, White Pointer boats from Gisborne in New Zealand aren't all about the ultra customised boats. They do a great range of very, very hard running, hard wearing boats that are used in commercial crayfishing through to top end recreational sport fishing, charter fishing, and pretty much everything in between. Rex Bryant's the owner, and no one knows more about White Pointer boats than Rex. Rex, this is a gorgeous machine. Tell me about how a boat like this evolves, and maybe then tell us a bit about that sort of middle core range that you do a bit of volume of.
Yeah, well, firstly, a boat like this for us evolves through relationships with the customers that build up over a long period of time.
Yep.
This particular owner, this is not his first White Pointer, and the seed was sown years ago, and he had a lot of input into his first boat, and
yep,
we grew with that, and hopefully we delivered, and then the second boat was a new concept again, and then this is actually round 3 with this one customer, and it's just been a work in progress,
yep,
continual evolution thing that's been chasing the fishing theme, and all about function. And
yeah.
And this on, here we go.
There you go. Look at that. How about that? Rexy, this is what we came here for, isn't it? Mate, what a great little fishing boat. You've just caught a kingy. Hey.
It's been hard work.
It has been hard work today, haven't it? We've arrived on a full moon and that's our excuse and we're sticking to it. But we're still dragging liveys, we might get there. Mate, what's the transom, the working area on this boat? It's just great. What do you call it?
We developed this one for the purist fishermen, and we labelled it the Pro Sportsman.
Yep.
And it's all about fishing function and accessibility around the whole perimeter of the deck.
It's just great. The walk up back, and of course there's no platform out the back, and you can fish straight down too because the leg's actually recessed into a step, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole boat has been constructed around the engine and leg installation to create this whole back end.
Yeah, done very, very well. Got to say, I'll remark on it. Congratulations to you. It's certainly the softest riding aluminium boat I've ever been in. There's no doubt about it. It's just unbelievable. But even fittings for fishermen, I mean, he's obviously a very, very keen fisherman, the guy who's bought the boat. And he's refined it, you've refined it with him. This is now his third boat, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we're there to take instructions from the customers and make their dreams come true.
Yep.
And we've been very fortunate to get some of these high-end customers. I guess we've worked hard at it.
Absolutely.
Get these high-end customers. They wouldn't come to us if they didn't have faith in our hull shapes first and our construction, and then our ability to say yes, we can.
Yep, well done, mate. Tuna tubes, got it all. Tuna tubes down here, one either side. Live bait tanks in the floor. Live bait tanks in the guts here. Look, can we get one? How about that? And that wasn't set up. Look, it is alive. He's had a bin through his head. But they're all here. Battery compartments, everything's out the way, and of course the teeth just make such a nice difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, certainly the the custom difference that we pitch ourselves at is when we install features into boats, we try to make them all smooth and concealed, and we just don't like to bolt things on and make them look awkward and not meant to be there. We try and hide, conceal, round off, shape.
Well, everything's recessed too. I mean, young Jack was chucking a fly around earlier, and you can't chuck a fly around unless you've got everything concealed. No catch edges, no hard edges. It's all there.
These sort of things. I mean, these are an easy feature that people can just buy and bolt in for sure. But they are the things that we look for in the market to fit our boats. Quality fittings, real good heavy duty stuff.
Absolutely.
But to make all our hinges flush and everything hidden away is just all part of that whole door system. Particularly is a major part of the construction.
We never mentioned the door, did we?
No, well, you're sitting on it.
You're sitting on it. But have a look at this. That's the door, and I grabbed it before it went. That's all right. I'm trying to juggle here. So it's actually a doorway, but it's also a fold-down step. So if you're trying to drag a marlin in, trying to drag a shark in, whatever the case may be, that's all there. But it's also a step for if you're diving, in and out, away you go. How about that?
There she goes. There.
That'll slowly go down.
Got another run there as well to go even deeper down for the diver.
So even for fin friendly, you're okay to get up on that. Big wide steps. You're going to get in with your flippers on. No problem. That's nice and wide for a little fella like me.